Hello and welcome. Today we'll be working on ujjayi breathing, which is a breath work technique, or in Sanskrit, a pranayama technique, by which we create a little bit of a valve in the throat by gently constricting the vocal cords. And what this does is it creates a kind of whisper-like oceanic sound that we hear inside our heads, and that can give a very nice focal point for the mind. So it can be a practice which really supports concentration. This valve also increases the control we have over the breath. So often we'll use that to slow the breath down. It can also be a very supportive technique for yoga postures, yoga asanas, in that it helps sort of link the mind to the body via a very conscious way of breathing. So I want to take you step by step into a very gentle, very simple version of this technique. I'm going to stay seated so that I can speak to you most easily, but I invite you now, if you wish, go ahead and lie down. And you can lie down any way that's comfortable. You could even be on your bed for this. If you're on the floor, you might want to grab some support for your head or your knees. When I lie down for breath work, I often take what's called constructive rest, where the knees are bent, more or less at a right angle, and the soles of the feet are standing flat to the floor. I do that because it's the most relaxing for my hips and low back. So take a moment, settle in on your back now in your own preferred reclined position. Do make sure you'll be warm enough. Throw a blanket over you. If it's comfortable for you to do so, please close your eyes. If that's not comfortable, simply relax the eyelids. Take a moment to observe how you're feeling physically in this moment. How you might characterize your emotional and mental state. And maybe you have your own intention or aspiration for your practice today, something you're hoping this breath technique might bring into your life. And that's your heart's desire. Just take a moment to connect with your heart's desire for this breath practice. And now please bring your very simple, direct attention to the feeling of breath in your body. Starting very simply, just notice where you feel the in-breath and notice where you feel the out-breath. You may find that just the simple act of turning your attention to your breathing the breath very naturally begins to change. It starts to slow down. It gently begins to smooth out. So now I'd like you to try for the next few rounds of breath. Breathe in naturally through the nose and send your breath out through the mouth, just as though you were fogging a mirror, like I don't know if the sound I'm making will travel through my microphone to your device, but I'll try it once more just in case. One or two more times. What I'd like you to feel right now is that ha sound is being created by a very gentle contraction of the vocal cords. And that's forcing the air in the throat to cross that valve that the vocal cords are creating, and that's what's making that whisper sound. So now what I'd like you to try is to make that whisper sound with the mouth closed. So again, we'll see if you can hear mine. I'm going to do it much louder than you would want to. Yours will be very quiet. But let's see if you can hear me. Just a whisper-like sound of the ocean. You may find over time you also feel it, or hear it rather, well both, on the inhale as well. So if I were standing next to you, I might not even hear it. It's really a sound that's just for you, inside your own body. We want it to make the breath steady, but always while remaining comfortable. So we never want it to tighten the throat or make it feel, like you're bracing or straining in any way. So if that happens for you, just let it go for a while. Breathe normally. Try it again when you feel ready. What I sometimes imagine is that I'm still fogging a mirror, but now the mirror is back behind my skull. So that sometimes drops the sound even a little deeper towards the back of the throat. Try that if you like. Last few rounds of breath now with the ujjayi technique. Noticing the effect of the control, of the sound. Let these breaths be nice and slow. After your next exhale, let that go. Let the vocal cords relax completely. No particular sound, no control. Just let the breath be free, unrestricted, and natural in your body. And notice for you, what is the effect of the ujjayi technique on your mind, on your body, and now on your natural breath? So I invite you today, if you wish, if this practice interests you, try it one more time. They say you can try it walking. Try it while you're doing the dishes. Notice the way this breath interacts with the other activities we put our bodies through throughout the day. If you're on your back, feel free to stay here for a few more moments before getting up nice and easy. But maybe first just bring a palm to rest over your heart. I am doing the same. Reflect back if you found a heart's desire for your practice. Just notice how it might stay with you now as you move forward into the rest of your day. Please accept my gratitude for being here and for trying this out with me. Thank you so much. Have a great day.